States.
Challenges and displacement to add with the IDPs we have as a result of displacement from the attack by terrorists, herdsmen, bandits, and criminals and kidnappers from foreign land of Mali, Senegal, and Cameroon, Chad, and so on, that the federal government is aware but is not concerned. They are adamant. Like I said, whether the IDPs in Benue State, in Kaduna, or elsewhere, if the federal government wanted to stop, they will stop the same day. Just recently, the Igboho was apprehended. He had to run to Benin Republic, and Nnamdi Kanu was arrested in Kenya. Well, whatever, kidnap or arrest is the same thing. But that shows the capacity of the federal government to arrest the terrorist herdsmen who are terrorizing Nigeria, bandits, who sometimes they are tagged as herdsmen, but the truth is that they are here for a purpose. They have a hidden agenda that they are prosecuting. And I discovered this in 2016 when I came in as governor in 2015. And when I said it, most Nigerians were not aware of the scheming and the lies and the hypocrisy of Buhari administration against the Nigerian people. Very clearly, it is known that these people have a hidden agenda to take over our land and bring their kinsmen from Mali, from Niger, from Senegal, from Cameroon, and other parts of the world to prosecute the agenda of the jihadist program of Othman Dan Fodio in 1804. Nobody should tell me lies. And they have not hidden it. They have said it themselves. So when people try to lie to me, I become more angry. God, this is not right. The primary responsibility of any responsible government is to provide security for lives and property. Do we have security in Nigeria again? We don't. Everybody is afraid. Even Mr. President cannot sleep well in his home state because of what they have created. But they like it. They are deceiving Nigerians. And I'm happy that some Nigerians are waking up from their slumber to understand what I started in 2016. Clear agenda of ethnic cleansing, genocide. These bandits, these criminals, they display themselves on social media and clearly say that they are here for an agenda to drive the people away and take over the land and kill. And they are here courtesy of federal government. Here they cannot be apprehended. And hypocritically, you go to arrest Nnamdi Kanu and Igboho. I believe in one Nigeria, and I stand for one Nigeria. And since I came in, the colors I carry on me are also my little way of preaching the unity of this country. And I think the message is being carried. So, I don't believe in disuniting this country, but it pains me when the federal government is responsible and have the capacity, because they control the security architecture of this country. And I have refused to do the needful. And our people are dying. Our women, our mothers are being raped. Our children cannot go to school. They are suffering in IDP camps. You have been to those IDP camps. They're not standard IDP camps. But we're helpless. Something that started, we thought that within 3 months, these people will go back to their homes. And these criminals who are encouraged to come into Nigeria by the federal government are occupying their land. Any attempt to go back, they kill them. So that fear is there. That is a challenge that we have. I see very pained. Every day you wake up, there are reports of killing. I have cried. Initially, they thought it was only me. Until it started going to other parts of this country. And today, I'm happy that even some of my colleagues and many other people are waking up to their responsibility. And I also seen the evil agenda of Fulani people against the indigenous people of this country.
States.